Okay, taking a look at the PRAZI USA beam cutter attachment for a circular saw. Turn any circular saw into a beam cutter. You can use this for timber frame construction, rafters, stringers. It works on round poles as well as square stock. Just so many uses. We have some example cuts here we're going to get into in a minute, but let me first explain to you there's two separate models. We have one for Sidewinder and one for worm drive. If your motor sits right across from the blade, essentially direct drive, that is a Sidewinder setup. You're going to want the PR2700. If your motor and handle sit further to the back, that's going to be a worm drive. You're going to want the PR7000, and in this we also have an 18-inch option. So now here we have some example cuts. These are all cut out of 6x6 pressure treated. I am not a professional. I got this attachment, put it on the saw, and these were my first attempts. And so these are going to get cleaner as we go. There is a slight learning curve to it. Let me also mention I do have an installation video on how to mount this to your saw, so be sure to check that out. Link at the end of this video. So here we have a mortise and tenon joint. We're going to take this apart and take a look at that here in a minute. Here we have a double dovetail design. You see this in a lot of old cabins. Couple simple notch cuts. And then the main reason a lot of people would want this is for this simple notch cut right here. Your other option was take a circular saw and you can make this cut easy enough, but then coming in this way, you're limited to about 3.5 inches. So you had to go through there from each side, then you had to take reciprocating saw and finish it, and it's never clean. You have a little jagged edge where the saws didn't line up. Cutting all the way through, especially on a long beam that you might not be able to fit on your miter saw, your option was to sit there and make 4 cuts all the way around it, and then you still had to knock off the middle, and it never lined up. The saw was off, or the marks were slightly off, and so this makes these kinds of cuts so simple. But again, the main reason a lot of people might want this is just for this one simple cut alone. If you're doing deck building especially, you want your rim joist to sit directly on the post. DIYers that might not know any better might bolt the outer rim joist to the beam. That's not going to be near as strong as having it resting right on top of the post. But so now let's go ahead and get into these cuts over here. This double dovetail, I absolutely love this design, especially if you want to make an off-grid cabin on your property, things like that. Just a great cut. And then we're going to go ahead and take apart this mortise and tenon and take a look at that. So with our mortise and tenon, I'll show you down, hopefully you can see through the top there. These outer beams get slid into each other, and then they both sit down on top of the main post. Very effective joint, and this attachment made this very easy to cut. This was made possible due to the capabilities of this attachment, which we're going to get into here in 1 second. But this is a double bevel, so it protects it from sliding apart this way or sliding apart this way. Just an excellent joint. Again, you see this in a lot of old cabins. So as far as the capabilities with this attachment, you have 12 inches of depth at a 90, and then you do still have full use of your foot plate to make those double dovetail cuts and other things like that. So at a 45 here, you're going to have at least 8 inches of cutting depth. I will say, when you square this up with your foot plate, I would use an actual square. When I did that on my saw and the blade was square with the foot plate, the markings on the saw were off, as you see here. So don't trust the etchings on your saw. Use an actual square to make sure your cuts are accurate. Excellent product. Overall, I am very happy with it. I think it's a great buy. So if you'd like to pick this up, there's a link in the video description down below, and you can also go to PRAZIUSA.com and pick it up there. PRAZI USA is a small American-owned and operated company, so you can feel good about your purchase. It's still made right here in USA. I really hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, hit it with a like, subscribe to the channel, and check out my playlist, Product Use and Reviews, for other great product reviews. As always, I really appreciate your support of the channel. Thank you for watching.